Welcome back to part 12 of my Robert Phrangopoulos game. In the previous part, we have been trying to scheme against our neighbor, the Duke of Epirus. Trying to use another one of these new mechanics from the administrative government to subsume governorship of his theme. Whatever the heck that means. Oh, steward. Perfect. I will definitely take that as we presumably get close to the end of Viceroy Henry, the Norman's life. It's certainly been an interesting one. I think we will take the opinion from the Basilius. The perpetually at war Basilius. It's been very unstable. Not sure how much longer I'm going to play this game out. I don't think I'm going to go on to become Byzantine Emperor in this game. This has been more of a trial run, I feel like. Trying out the new landless mechanics, trying out the new administrative government mechanics. Getting acquainted with this new appointment succession. And it's been fun, it's been interesting. But I think I might start a new game soon doing something else. I will at least play through this character's life. Jeez. I do have so much gold, I'm almost tempted to just get these expensive ones. I'll just go for the cheaper versions. Thank you for that. Okay, whatever. Well, that's another health benefit anyways. I guess we could just give that to our heir. I don't need to be voluntarily putting on health benefits at this point. Designate heir. I think he already should be anyways. Oh. Not used to seeing that pop up. Okay, so there's a benefit for him. And of course, we are already being eased out as steward. How would you like to raise your daughter? Basilius in distress. Pay gold for a little bit of influence. Or we join the war. Which war would that be now? So it's one of the claimant factions trying to become his, trying to take his throne. I think I'll just give him some money. I have plenty of it anyways. Happy to get a little bit of influence anyways. Basically just repeatedly using this influence to make sure that our son actually does inherit our kingdom title whenever we do end up passing away. He's fallen below it again. So let's get in there. I have to repeatedly do this. The notifications are not major ones when he gets past, so I might just fail to hold on to my land. This really does not seem like a fantastic mechanic for me. I don't like the idea of all of my land just being lost. I presume we become unlanded if that happens. Not 100% sure. I don't like how that keeps happening, though. It's kind of worrying to me. Keeping up with this, it's allegedly able to get up to 95%, although it's taking quite a good while to get there. The phases are slow. The success chance goes up very slightly each time. I suppose we could. Oh. Oh wow, interesting. I didn't know this was here. So you can just upgrade your estate from this spot. Not sure there's anything else really that stuck out to me as something that I really need to have. You could certainly just get something passively strong. I did kind of like the mulberry copse. I'm not sure what the heck that is, but we can't build it. You know what, let's just build something. Olive Grove. Oh! He's made us regent. Okay. I will take it, for sure. Oh, that ended my scheme, though, becoming this role. So where did he go? Is he doing something that made me Oh, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. So how about we swing this? We have plenty of gold, so let's just do that. Doubt we're going to be able to become entrenched or anything like that. Oh, yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. These things. Launch an investigation. Let's go. Actually need to go out there. Might as well, right? Continue on down our blood tree here. How are we doing? Still in fine health. We do have quite a bit of boosts. Might be a little bit while longer. I would like to at least see what happens when we do pass on here. So we have a 75% or 67%, so I guess we just go for the higher one, and we failed it. Darn it. Back to Napoli we go. It's a tad unfortunate. Yeah, so I guess we don't get to see what happens with our scheme that we were having against this guy, our political scheme. Seems to not be possible, I guess, when you become regent. We haven't had a look at this for a while, though, so let's go and have a look and see where we are here. I think I was 7th or 8th. Yeah, I think I was around the same here. We don't have enough to get first. 1266. What's the point of doing this if we're not getting up to first? I don't think there is any. I assume... Oh, he doesn't have any children. What happened there? Holy fire? Consumption? Consumption? That's rough, buddy. Despite all the wars, he still does have a large military. It's kind of interesting. Oh, Holy Order is about half of that. Let's have a look at our friend across the lake here. Conqueror. He's not been making the most of it, if we're honest. It's a little bit underwhelming. I'm going to go for defensive negotiations. Fellow vassals will like us more. That seems quite useful when you're in a big empire. Is there anything else going on? We had a look over here at Tibet before. Not sure what's going on. Norway, Sweden. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other conquerors on the map right now. I doubt there's ever more than 1 or 2 at a time. I have not been able to figure out why sometimes he's willing to give us gold and sometimes influence. Inspired by medical innovations. Yeah, I think that's just a temporary one anyways. So there's the Hunchback. He is an adult now. We could just give him some type of little job here to keep him happy. Tutor, are you good at it? There you go. Enjoy. He's not going to take the vows because he is, well, both cynical and ambitious. You know what, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're probably just going to become our son, and that will be likely the end of it. And he's about to finish up too. Oh, guilds, perfect. So we were going to come in here and build some levy buildings wherever we can. Probably just start getting barracks or whatever. And we need to keep converting, I guess. Let's go for it. And then what's going on over here? So we still do have the one there that we haven't finished off. Guilds is the first thing that we accomplished here. I don't think there's any point to doing this, right? We can't actually do high partition or anything like that. We're just stuck with appointment succession. There is nothing available. You can't switch. So that becomes kind of pointless. Let's just finish this off. Okay, apparently that does give us some experience there. Oh wow, we're up to 3. So you get an influence each time, it feels like. Oh, I just saw that go up. Oh, wow. Building stuff makes it go up. Perfect. Not a whole lot of stats, but at least it's something there. And the influence is certainly nice. Okay. Apparently we're just hanging in there as his viceroy, they call it. You would think that I would be higher up in the succession. Oh, we've moved up at least. 5th. There it is. Very cool. I would certainly like to become Basilius. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. You know, it's interesting that it's almost a possibility that I could become emperor, and yet it's difficult for me to even make sure that I can maintain my own realm. Has this happened again? No, my player error is here now. Okay. How do we do this? Steal influence from him. Make him look like a fool. Major deduction. Oh yeah. Did that work? I don't know. 202. Does it need a refresh like that? You know what? I have no idea, honestly. Title and its associated holdings would be inherited by the candidate with the highest score. Any adult in the realm may strive to attain a governorship through various means, from scheming to spreading influence. I definitely need to play in here a little bit more, I think, probably off stream, to understand this concept a little bit better before I do a Byzantine game. And then when I feel a little bit more comfortable with it, I'll probably pick, you know, some duke or whatever in the empire and try to build them up to become emperor and then expand a little bit. But right now, I just don't feel confident enough in this new administrative gameplay to actually go for it. Okay, so there's our other grandson. Not fantastic, not the best traits, not the best stats. He's actually got 0 intrigue. Guess that happens when you're compassionate and trusting. Decent education, at least, I suppose. Maybe I'll just make him seneschal. For something to do. Ooh, interesting. 80 stress. You know what? Stressing ourselves out at this point might not be the worst thing. I don't think I'll deliberately do it. Oh, we are in poor health now, okay. Okay, still in poor health even without the stress. Again! Again this has happened. This is the third time, or I mean the second time that we've had a level 3, what is it called? Satan's Flux this time. Oh dear. Okay, so let's try to survive this. And then we'll have a look at where it actually is. Oh, that's huge. Oh dear. We'll move him here as well. Uh-oh. I caught the bloody flux. I wasn't quick enough. Well, I paused it and did everything that I could, I think, to increase my likelihood of survival. You know what? Once it's in your court, I don't even bother replacing these guys. Whoever you replace them with is just going to die. There goes my accolade, half my council. Just right on our doorstep there. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll manage to be okay. Alright. Apparently we're doing okay here. Some people have it. Oh, my son's getting stressed. So I have a regent. Oh, apparently we're doing this. I'm not sure exactly what's upsetting them. Is it just because they're Catholic? That might be it, actually. Well, we'll forgive them. Come here, you. Geez, this army that I have is still feels kind of pitiful here. So apparently also, my playstyle early on, you can just build basically unlimited troops and you have to pay no upkeep on them when you're unlanded, so the way to go about it is to just play unlanded for as long as possible and build up a massive army, it seems like, and then conquer a huge amount of land. Whereas I just went at it through the lens of, I'll play unlanded for a little bit, and then I'll start with, quite literally, as small a start as possible and just become a one county count, which is what I did. So, you know, maybe I could have gone for a duke, or a duchy, excuse me, or a kingdom. But I just kind of wanted to work my way up through the bottom. So it ends up kind of being a little bit suboptimal, but you know, we're just kind of playing for fun and figuring out what the hell's going on here anyways. So this thing just sticks around, hey? Jeez. It should be on its way out. It's honestly not that punishing for how bad I thought it was going to be. Okay. We don't have anyone that can do these jobs. Oh, my grandson, there you go. Can't believe I don't have a marshal. That right there seems kind of crazy to me. Oh, okay, might actually have some problems here. There's defensive negotiations. Let me just check this, because I think that I can easily miss it when it happens. So, oh, my grandson. So you could actually potentially just pass over your son without even doing anything other than this, hey? Not that I think we want to play him. He's the hunchback, but you could just promote your grandson over your son and pass them that way. Definitely interesting. That seems good, but we don't have exactly a huge chance of succeeding. Are you quite done yet? Okay. Duties of a strategos. Is that us being done? So +2 to all of these stats except for learning and what is it called? The strength stat, prowess. And then 5 per month when you get up to the top. So it was 1, 2, 3, 5. That seems really strong. You just get this from being a governor, I guess. It's interesting. Oh, that's what we want. So apparently we can just succeed at it immediately. Boom, perfect. 120. Or we take the experience, which I don't think we need, really. Yeah, let's just go for the influence. Hey! Gained level of influence. We're now controlling. How's this going? Are we still there? No. It's unfortunate. He got rid of us at some point. So we could try to do this again. I'm not sure if it's actually going to go off. It was just such a long scheme. I don't feel like we're actually going to get it done before our character just dies. Apparently I'm having problems with these too as well. I'm not enjoying having to hand out these every single time as they come back to me. I could get married again, I guess. I've just been sitting here with nobody to do this job for quite a while. I'll just put some random guy in there, I guess. Well, he's actually down to only 2 wars at this point. He's losing both of them. He still does have that huge holy order and a ton of mercenaries. Okay, so his actual power is kind of low right now. That's interesting. Send a university. That's gonna be like all of our gold. Let's just pass on that for now. Okay, how are we doing here now? 9th. Okay, so we did drop. It's unfortunate. I've pretty much given up hope on this, though. I don't think that's happening. We would have to spend pretty much all of our influence to get up there, I think. How much is it? 1388. And then even after doing that, other people would spend theirs and pass us, I'm sure, so we'd have to like keep up with it quite a bit. But good to know that influence is incredibly important, obviously, when you're doing this new government type. What does this actually do for us? Initial political scheme success chance. Okay. And then we get to authoritative, and it goes up even more, and then imperious, and it goes up even more. Interesting. Just try to keep our troop count up a little bit here. The HREs just managed to become incredibly powerful. They kind of lost quite a bit of land there, but they've managed to recover most of it. 18k. They do get more powerful. I can't remember the last time I saw an AI with 18k troops. That's a lot, actually. Almost 19. And he's not even Conqueror. And then I don't know what this guy's been up to. It's felt disappointing. I thought that he was going to be able to kind of like unify the Muslim world here, but he's really stalled quite a bit on his expansion. I think he's fighting Hungary over here, it looks like. So what is this? Someone else is claiming the Byzantine Empire. So we are going to get a new one here in 1%. That'll be interesting. Hopefully he can give us our position back. I guess we'll see. Is this actually going to happen? And as is tradition, we have our third war starting back up again. My character is just trucking along. Viceroy Henry. I don't think I need to do anything like that. Foster integration. Oh, I should be doing this, hey? This was the thing that we were looking at earlier. Ooh, you get an unpressed claim on the Byzantine Empire. You get a secret, plotting a coup. Now this is an interesting event. Or we could start a depose scheme and lose these traits. Wow, a plus 15% success chance. Unpressed means it's just going to go away when I die. My gut tells me that this is just going to end as soon as he gets deposed, which he should very quickly here. So I don't think it's actually going to work. Let's just do this anyways. I'm not going to start the thing, but we can at least get the claim. And we're going to go for whatever gives us the most influence, basically. So now that we have the claim, which will go away quite quickly, does that actually affect our ability to get up here? Oh, interesting. So we can get him imprisoned for this now. Let's call in some favors. Or we pay gold. I think we just do that. 1298. Okay, we're actually kind of close to being able to get first. You know, I don't really want to inherit this massive, horribly unstable Byzantine Empire. It looks like he's about to get deposed as well. Okay, let's just see what happens. He's about to get deposed, I believe. Minus 100. So there he goes. New nobility. Denounce the regime. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just publicly support him. And we have gotten above 1,300 now. So I believe he gets the capital anyways. Basilius Michael the Seventh, the drunkard. Looks like he's only got 3 daughters as well. You cease your efforts to depose the Basilius. That's not really a question. That's more of a. It's already happening. So I think we're gonna hold on to that secret, aren't we? No, it's actually gone. Interesting. He wants to make us chancellor. Well, you know, I'm not in a position to say no to anything here. We have Know Thyself, right? Yeah, so, like, I should be getting a warning kind of soon here. I'm 70 at this point. I feel like I've been in poor health for quite a while. Powerful family. I feel like I got this notification already, didn't I? Or does it happen every time there's a new emperor? I'm not sure. Now, he looks weak. He's actually in a matrilineal marriage. Yeah, none of his kids are in his house. Do you have land? Why would you be married matrilineally? That's super weird. Anyways, I don't think any of his daughters are going to become his heir. Did we move up in the succession? Oh, now we're 4th. Hey, how about that? And it's okay. There we go. It was 1,300 before, now it's only 300. So let's just see if we can get this done. And then we're going to also keep an eye on this. View succession. That's our player heir, son, and knight. Okay. 213, 220. You know what? Let's just give him a little bump as well, just so he doesn't get passed without us noticing it. Interesting. So what would happen now if we tried to kill him? He's only just become emperor, so it might be possible. Scheme potential? Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Just to see if it happens. You know, not that I'm too interested in this empire, but I don't think I'm gonna play much after the end of this character's life, so we're gonna go for the gusto here. Apparently, we can get up to 95%. Again, we'll see how quick that's actually gonna happen, though. Influence, yes, thank you. That one cost 500. I just noticed, though. Good to know. So we've basically just run out all of our piety. Well, it's good to know. Basically, all you need is some influence, I guess. I'm almost tempted to take this. No, let's just chill out for a little bit. We are in poor health, so we'll get the notifications sooner rather than later. This is not going very well, apparently. 0%. We'll see how much that actually goes up when it goes over. I'm not feeling too good about this. It's still at 0%. You are online. Okay. I passed someone? I thought I already had passed everyone. What do we got going on here? I'm still number 1. What do we got going on here? My son's still number 1. Okay. Okay, whatever. I don't think this is actually going to happen. Usually when a new emperor comes in, it's super easy to kill them. When you're inside the realm, when you're outside the realm, it's all pretty much the same. It's very unstable, and tons of people are interested in seeing him dead, usually. And as you can see, we already got another war here for someone else's claim on the Byzantine Empire. This seems kind of like a perpetual thing. How are we doing here? Still 0%. Okay. Come on, one more week. And then what are we looking at? Still 0%. Okay, I'm losing faith in this. If he died naturally, we would still have a chance, I guess. Petition the Basilius. I'm not sure about that. Are you a conqueror? He is. Okay, he's only just 30 as well. So this Kemek will most likely die. Most likely expand quite a bit as my next grandson gets arrogant. I'm rooting for them as long as they are far away. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to get arrested here. Apparently he caught on to me doing this. Abandon it? I didn't do anything. You would never suspect the guy that was next in line for the throne, would you? Not sure if you can actually get those events anymore that will reduce their health, but those can be useful, helping them find their way to the grave. This has been impressive. You know, we did get strong and athletic. Inspired by medical innovations. That's not an item, is it? That's from an event, I believe. Yeah. Oh, you do not have a royal court. Interesting, I didn't know that. Even though we're a king. This is the next thing that I actually have to figure out what the hell's going on here, because there's really a lot to take in here. I'm going to try to figure this out at a later date, though. This is pretty interesting here. Here is where you can actually have a look at the families. So no one is dominant. That's the next level. The imperial family, then dominant, then powerful. Noble. Tons of noble. Interesting. We're not even one of the powerful families right now, are we? Oh, the conversion's going well, at least. I'm just making my way through a whole nother tree now at this point. Sure. Candidate score for governorship. Yeah, that seems good. I feel like they've boosted this one, actually. This one looks a little bit different, too. Initial political scheme success chance. Yeah, they definitely have made diplomat better, especially for this administrative government. Okay. Ooh, I've been passed. Get back here. What about this? Okay. 272, 222. We should still be good. Apparently all this land's getting sieged over here. I don't particularly care about that. That's just this guy's land anyways. And still he's managed to be more powerful than me. It's kind of shocking to me, actually. Although when you can't go to war internally, the troop count matters significantly less, I suppose. Renounced aspirations for the throne. Interesting. That seems like it should give you more powerful of a benefit, actually. If you're reducing your candidate score. We could spend this as well. I don't think we're actually going to use all this. It gives you a boost for like 20 years or something like that. They've certainly added in quite a bit here. I don't think there's any chance that he dies before me, just based on our health. What now? Oh, Jesus. Guys, this is getting a little bit ridiculous over here. What are we doing? Tivoli Pox. There it is. I will be dead within a year. It's absolutely ravaged my court. All of these. Just altogether a little bit too common. I think every single one of them has it. And now we've gotten infirm. Okay, we are going down here. We will not become emperor. Let's just make sure we don't lose this. Okay. Should be good. I don't know if I'm actually going to be continuing on as my son. I just wanted to at least play through this character's life. Oh, we're losing some characters here. I feel like it's been a good learning experience. We got to try out the new government type, and we also got to try out Unlanded, which is pretty cool. If you've watched through this entire thing and have any ideas where you'd like to see me play, I am open to them. I might do an Unlanded again, and then settle down and try to play somewhere else. I don't think I will be doing the Byzantine Empire until I understand this government type a little bit better. So I'm likely to play a feudal or a clan. I may do Unlanded into feudal, or Unlanded into clan, or just play feudal, or just play clan. I guess we'll see. There's certainly some other regions I would like to play in, though I feel like I've been around the Mediterranean quite a bit recently. I keep inheriting these baronies. It's really frustrating to me, actually. There it is. I'm also giving some consideration to kind of doing a game where I'm not necessarily just like playing through like as King of Sicily and then becoming my heir who becomes King of Sicily, and doing one of these where we choose a new destiny, and you can even choose a random one. Although that might give you one of your like daughters who's old and married patrilineally or whatever and be hard to play as. But I might do one of these games where I just like play as a random character in my dynasty and kind of like start over each time. Would be kind of interesting. They certainly give you a lot more options now with this. I really like that they've added that in, where you don't just have to play your heir. And like winning a crusade was the only way that you could switch. So I'm now the governor of the Viceroy of Sicily. Good to know. So we didn't actually lose our land here. We're still in control of everything. Viceroy Henry II. I don't think I'm going to be continuing on this game. It's been fun learning, but I think I'd rather start something new. So thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.